Hey, so this is a review for the light bar that I bought on Amazon. I guess not really for the light bar, but the wiring. And you can tell that the switch that it comes off with the wiring harness is cut off. And I'll get to that in just a second. Why it's cut off in the first place, because there's reviews and I noticed that there's two lights on here, on and off, a red one and a green one, and people are saying that this red light stays on all the time until you turn it on, then this green light comes on. So while it's off, say your truck's sitting there a week or whatever, this red light is going to be drawing power, and there's no way the wiring for this goes right to the battery, these two connections right here, and it needs to be connected to the battery because it's a light bar. It's going to be drawing a lot of power, so it'd be kind of cumbersome to find a fuse, a switched fuse, or all that stuff. But it's wired for the battery, and that's where it needs to be connected. So I didn't want this light drawing power, so I cut the switch off. I'm going to put my own switch on. It's got, I don't know if you can see that, a white wire, a black wire, and a blue wire. So disregard this switch. And I bought myself this toggle switch here that you see I hooked up the wires to right there. It's illuminated. I don't have it hooked up right now, but how I figured out, because usually there's a red wire for your hot, there's no red wire. Black's usually ground, blue, who knows what that's for. Is that for the lights in there? Anyway, so I cut it off, stripped the wires, and put these clips on to slide over the blade. So you have to go buy a switch, and you have to have clips. Gotta strip the wires off, because I didn't want that light to be on all the time, so I went to this switch. So you can see it's got the labels. So I hooked these to my battery, put my tester on each of these leads, and white was the hot. So I hooked white up here. I don't have a battery powered electrical tester, so I wasn't able to ohm out to find where the ground was. But black, usually the ground, is the ground, and blue is where the power is going to be going. So that's, if you're gonna get this light bar with this wiring harness, these are the colors. Take a snapshot of this. That's what you want. So I turned it on while these were connected to the battery. The switch lit up, and then I took the ends that actually go to the light bar, put black on black, red on red, and was showing the voltage, and also heard the relay click. So yeah, if you don't want your battery draining, possibly with this light, it's a little light, but reviews saying that when they left them, they had to take this fuse out when they left their car or truck for a long time, because that little light would drain the battery. So this one only lights up when it's on. So right now it'd be off, but when you turn it on, then your the little light in here lights up. And if you don't, I don't know why they even put a off switch on here. I'm gonna know when that light bar is on and off, because it's extremely bright. But yeah, I looked all over line. People are like, "Oh, just take the fuse out," and "Oh yeah, it's not." So that's the way to do it. White is hot, black is ground, blue is where the power is going to your light bar.